Video Games NZ.
Yeah, g'day. This video is directed to a certain YouTuber. I'm not going to go into detail of their name or anything, but you know who you are. Um, I don't want this to be a back and forth thing. I just want to say my piece and be done with it. But um, I'm speaking for myself also. But I know there's a couple of other people at least that are upset with the way you've been sort of handling things, and let's go into detail of that right now. So basically, this YouTube channel specifically is a fun place. Okay, I do videos based on just my thoughts and gameplay and all that sort of stuff. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you'll already know this. Um, but yeah, when it comes to sharing my content, that is entirely on your merit, not me. Like, that is entirely up to you whether you share it or not. Um, and if you don't want to, then that's fine. If you want to, then the result is still the same. It's your call. Um, I appreciate it. I will say I appreciate it, but anyone whose content you share, they do not owe you anything. You don't get to write a list of demands, all right, from them. You don't get to bully them. You don't get to demand that they uh, shout you out, or they demand that they have to share any sort of personal YouTube information with you, like the amount of likes or amount of the algorithm with you. You don't get to do that. That is not your position. You are just another YouTuber, just like the rest of us. Okay, I share content from other YouTubers as well. I shout people out, sure, and you don't get to demand shout outs from people, or because you shared my content or anyone else's content. I appreciate your efforts. I'm not going to say that I don't. I really do appreciate your efforts, and I'm just trying to put this the nicest way possible. And I know it comes off me sounding like a prick. I can't really do it without sounding like a prick, because it sounds like basically you're sharing my stuff and I'm just effortlessly just tossing that aside and being like, oh, I don't appreciate it. It's not true. I do appreciate it. But don't demand things from me. Don't demand things from other people that you are sharing their content with. That is not how you go about it. I share people's content that are creative. I've shouted out a lot of people over the course of like my time being on YouTube, and I don't just do it because someone tells me to. I do it because I want to. This is a fun channel. We have fun here. We, there's a lot of really creative people out there, and I want to help get their stuff out there. Not just, you shared my videos, so here's a shout out. And throughout my entire time here on YouTube, I've never once said, well, maybe I did back when I was like really young, like around 2008, around that time, but because I was trying to be hip and cool. But I've never said in recent years, like, share, and subscribe or anything like that. I don't care. I want people to be able to come and go as they please. I want people to enjoy at least some sort of content that I put forward, whether it be gaming related, political stuff, um, art, anything like that. So I don't I don't demand people share my content or like it, or you know any of that stuff. It doesn't worry me. I make these videos because I decide to do it, because I enjoy doing it. And that's exactly, when it comes to you sharing it, you obviously want to share it, but you need to ask yourself why you're sharing it. Do you share it because you just want clout, or are you sharing it because you genuinely enjoy the content and you just want to get their stuff out there? Because if that's the case, that is what we call the right attitude. That is enjoying someone's content and sharing it. That's you like it that much, you want other people to see it. That is great. Um, Sharing stuff for clout or for just trying to make a list of demands, to, like mafia style, trying to bully that channel or that YouTuber into doing as you want them to do. That is what I like to call the wrong attitude. So maybe it's time to sort of take a bit of a step back and think about, why do I share people's content? I'm not sure if you'll ever get to see this because I blocked you from the channel. I know it sounds harsh, but I didn't really have any other choice when it comes to it, because I don't know if I'm sure you'll find some way of seeing this, because you found some way of sharing my video despite me blocking you. So I don't know how that happened, but anyway, I didn't really have much choice, as you were pressuring me to shout you out, which is just like, who does that? And also, you were trying to take credit for uh, views and subscribers to the channel. Um, you don't get to do that single handedly. There are many subscribers on this channel that have shouted, well, not shouted me out, but that have, well, that too, but also that have shared my content, and I can see it. I can check my YouTube algorithm and find out where the most views are coming from. Um, my sister actually, Scones, she shared Jacinda Ardern animation I did to Facebook, and that is where everything blew up. That is where I got 3.6k views on that animation alone, and I appreciate every single one of those people. Even people that didn't share it and just watch some of it or whatever, like, at least they've given your content the time of day. And any time that anyone takes out of their day to sit down and watch some of my stuff, I really, really appreciate them. um and the difference is that they're not demanding things from me. They're not demanding that I shut them out. They're not going all mafia style and being like, well, you better do this, this, and this now that I shared this one thing, or in your case, multiple things. Like I said, I greatly appreciate it. But I can check on my YouTube stats that it's not getting views, and it's not not that that matters anyway. I mean, I appreciate you sharing it, I really do, but you don't act like you've single-handedly done all this yourself. It's just, yeah, I don't know how else to say it. But anyway, this video has gone on long enough. Yeah, I think you will probably get around to seeing this, and yeah, I hope you do, because it would be a good sort of reality check for you. But yeah, you might just not listen to it at all and just keep going about what you're doing. But I just wanted to speak out for myself, but also there's people that I know and that are sort of got freaked out the way how intense you've been, and and just in case you're wondering why people are leaving in droves, is because people are getting freaked out the way you're acting towards them for sharing their content. Okay, um, like I said, you don't own these people because you share something of theirs. That is entirely on your merit, and they don't owe you a damn thing, right? That's me. Anyway, I care about you and I love you just as much as I love the rest of the subscribers. So don't get me wrong. I have blocked you, but if you can somehow sort of turn around and realize that people don't owe you anything for sharing their content, then I may reconsider. But yeah, at this rate, I don't think that's going to change. But anyway, take care. And I mean that. And yeah, and to everyone else, take care. And I'll see you in the next one. Sorry, I didn't want to really do this because I don't really. At the start, I was like, I don't want to do a drama thing, and it's kind of like almost turned into that sort of, one of those cringy attention-seeking videos. I don't want that at all. Like I said, I'm just going to say my piece, and this is the end of it. Righto, take care. See you later.